So after 3 and a bit years on YouTube, I'm still not monetized. But has it been worth it having a YouTube channel? Absolutely. So in this video, I'll share with you everything I've gained from having a YouTube channel and why I think you should have one too, even if you're not monetized yet, like me. Hey guys, I'm Kate Silver, and a little bit about me and background. I'm a graphic designer, shoe designer, but mainly since COVID-19, I started creating online courses. And I created a YouTube channel because I wanted to promote those online courses. I teach Adobe softwares and everything to do with graphic design and video editing and Canva. And I really want more students to access my courses, my tutorials. And that's why I took the plunge, even though I was super scared, and decided to launch a YouTube channel about 3 years ago. Now, like I said, I'm not monetized yet, but I've already made money on YouTube without even being monetized. But I gained so much more than just money on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna dive into every single step and every single skill and benefit I've gained from having a YouTube channel. And perhaps this will help you decide whether you should have a YouTube channel too, especially if you're a graphic designer or perhaps a course creator. Perhaps you want to launch your own courses or have already launched your own courses and want to promote them. So let's get started. So what does YouTube monetization actually mean? So YouTube AdSense monetization means that YouTube will place ads, paid ads, in your videos or in between your videos, and you will get money for that. And in order to be YouTube monetized AdSense, you have a bunch of requirements. So first of all, you will need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours in the last 365 days. So I have well over 1,000 subscribers. I have about 2,500 subscribers at the time of recording. And I'm so close to having the 4,000 watched hours needed to be YouTube monetized. I have 3,700-ish watched hours. So help your girl out and perhaps watch my videos, but no pressure. So I'm this close to being officially monetized. So if you're launching a YouTube channel, that's what you'll need to be AdSense monetized. So yeah, I'm not monetized yet, but let's dive into the 8 benefits that I've gained from having a YouTube channel. Number 1 is having more reach. So meaning I have access to a lot of more students and a bigger audience worldwide thanks to my YouTube channel. I have a video that has like 64,000 views. That means that 64,000 people listened and studied my tutorials and learned and hopefully got benefits from my tutorials. So for me, that is super valuable. It just makes my work way more valuable because I really believe in my work. I believe in helping people learn a software and get that much closer to having their creative graphic design or video editing dreams achieved. And yes, I'm not saving lives, but I'm very happy with the people that I have helped. And thanks to YouTube, I'm able to access a lot more people. So thumbs up for that. I'm super happy about that. So that was benefit number 1, is a bigger audience, higher reach. Now let's talk about benefit number 2, and that is affiliates. Affiliate marketing. So if you don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's basically when you collaborate with other companies and you receive a unique link. And you get people to sign up or buy the product through that link. Now, if they use that link, you will get a percentage, a small commission on that sale. Now, personally, I have affiliates with software companies. It makes totally sense to me because that's what I'm teaching. I'm teaching Adobe softwares, I'm teaching Riverside FM, Canva, Notion. So I have affiliates with a bunch of these companies, and every time someone signs up, I get a small commission, and so that's great. And that's how I've made my money on YouTube so far. So if you're starting a YouTube channel, it would be great for you to have a look at what affiliates would make sense to whatever you're offering. I teach Adobe softwares and software tutorials, so it makes a lot of sense for me to have Adobe Creative Cloud affiliates, and I love Adobe, so it also makes sense. Now, the other affiliates I have are with Skillshare and Udemy, which are both platforms where I sell my courses. So for instance, if someone buys my course on the Udemy platform, I only get 25% of that sale, which is not much, right? But if I set the link on my YouTube videos and someone buys my course through using my unique Udemy link, then I get 97% of that sale. So that's a massive difference and it's very significant. So stick around till the end of the videos because I will be providing how much I've gained from the total sales of my YouTube channel without even being monetized, and how much I've gained per affiliate and referrals. Now, the other affiliate I have is Skillshare. So I'm a Skillshare top teacher and I'm very proud of that. And I love the Skillshare community and being a part of Skillshare. So for me, it just makes sense to promote Skillshare because I firmly believe in that company and my courses are available there. And so when someone signs up to Skillshare with the Skillshare membership, I get 60% of that first year, which is great. And it's a little bit of pocket money. And I will share with you in a bit how much I've gained from that. So super cool. Okay, so that was benefit number 2, and that was for affiliate marketing. Now, benefit number 3, skills improvement. So have you ever heard of 4,000 hours or something like that? So the more we do something, the more we repeat something and try something, the better we get. And that's how I feel about creating videos thanks to YouTube. So when I create courses for Skillshare and Udemy, I work for about 3 to 4 months on a course. And this is long form content. And I don't have a lot of creativity in terms of video editing because I want my students to focus on the course itself and on the content rather than having a lot of animations and sound effects. And on my YouTube channel, I started playing with sound effects and animations and icons and really fun. I started being a bit witty and I loved it. And I really think my skills have improved thanks to that. And I'm a much better video editor. And I've also, been using Adobe Premiere Pro a lot. And my shortcuts have improved. And now I have a bunch of really cool shortcuts for Adobe Premiere Pro. So my skills have really improved. And I think my video editing skills and video making skills will improve even better the more videos I make and the more time goes on. So my first videos were probably not so good, and my recent videos are less bad. I'm sure there's always room for improvement. So that was number 3, skills improvement. Benefit number 4 of having a non-monetized YouTube channel is creativity. So it kind of ties into the previous benefit. I feel like I get to be a lot more creative. I get to add more sound effects and animations and icons, and I get to think about, topics that I didn't have before having a YouTube channel. And I don't know if you can tell, but I added some lights in the backgrounds, Fairylights and RGB lights, and that is creative. I was inspired by another teacher on Skillshare called Simone Ferretti. I think he's Italian, and he has an awesome class on how to light up a YouTube studio. So I got the Fairylights idea from his class, so super happy about that. So yeah, YouTube helps me be more creative. I also started making more B-roll. Now, B-roll is when you talk about something and then you'll see videos of that thing or about something else playing at the same time. So right now you're seeing me, A-roll, and B-roll is a video of something else, a clip. So I started filming more B-roll of, me putting mics on a stand and things like that, just so that I have a bit more production value in my videos. Okay, so that was number 4, and it's creativity in the video process. Now, number 5 is sales skills. So selling, super awkward for me. Not my thing, don't love selling stuff. I'm an introvert and it feels kind of cringy and awkward, but again, practice and repetition is key and it doesn't feel so foreign to me anymore. Now when I promote my classes, it just feels a bit more natural and I do really believe in the work I created. I worked super hard on creating these courses and classes, and I really want people to reach them. I really want students to sign up because I really think it will help them. And when I first started, I cried and I had a lot of blood, sweat, and tears when I studied, Adobe softwares on my own. And I just wish there was someone else guiding me step by step and in a gentle way. And so I created classes the way I would like to be taught. And so when I started creating this YouTube channel, I really wanted students to view my courses and practice and improve their skills. So I had to start selling. And so I started saying things like, subscribe to my channel or sign up to my classes or sign to Adobe. And I started saying cringy selling stuff, but it's all part of the game and it doesn't feel cringy at all to me anymore, which is great. Well, it does a little bit, but anyway, progress, not perfection. So having a YouTube channel really helps me sell. It helps me sell my courses, sell my digital products. By the way, I sell digital products as well. These are templates in Canva and Adobe InDesign and Adobe Illustrator for business cards and CV and brochures. And I even have a wedding invite where I was inspired by my sister's wedding. So sales skills, woohoo! So the number 5 benefit I got from this YouTube channel is new sales skills. Benefit number 6 is course planning and brainstorming. So like I said before, when I work on a course, it's a minimum of 1 or 2 months. And most of the time, I spend 4 months on a course. These are 4 to 5 hour long courses. So I'm a perfectionist and I really want everything to be tip-top. The thing is, due to that taking so long, I can't really be flexible with topics. I can't really create a bunch of topics and then it will miss and I would have spent 4 months on a course that isn't successful. So what I like to do is test the waters with my YouTube channel. I like to throw a topic and see, will it kick off? Will people have interest? Is there an audience? And recently I created a video for 2025 Adobe Premiere Pro updates. And I don't have a course on Adobe Premiere Pro yet, even though I love Adobe Premiere Pro and I use it in every single video or course I create and I love it, but I haven't created a course yet. And this recent video is already getting a lot of traction in a short space of time. And this is giving me information and data, and it's showing me that perhaps there is an audience for that. And perhaps I should, take another plunge and create an Adobe Premiere Pro class. And if you would be interested in that, please tell me in the comment, write in a comment, let me know. If you would like to study a Adobe Premiere Pro beginner's class with my style of teaching, so let me know. So that was benefit number 6, course planning and brainstorming of topics. Benefit number 7 is my newsletter. So I created a newsletter this year, and it's a Substack newsletter, and it's called Kate Silver, substack.com or something. I've named it Control and Shift, and yes, the pun is intended. Gotta use the shift shortcuts. But I've gained 67 newsletter subscribers, which is incredible for me. I think it's amazing that I have 67 loyal students who want to hear from me, want to hear from class updates, or when I'm doing like a competition, or when I'm doing like a class revamp, like Adobe InDesign. I've revamped my class from 2019 and I revamped it recently in 2025. So that's cool. And I also launched competitions for people to be able to win 1 free year of Skillshare, which is awesome. So that's great. My newsletter is starting to pick up, and I think it's from my YouTube channel. So that is awesome. So let's talk about earnings. Yes, I am not monetized on YouTube, like I said, but I have made money on YouTube. How much have I made? We'll dive into this now. All right, so from the software affiliate, I've made $400. From the Udemy self-promotions, meaning when someone clicks on my link from Udemy and buys my course using my link, I've made $309. And from Skillshare referrals, whenever someone clicks on my link and buys Skillshare, I get 60% of that first year. I've made $1,431. And who knows how much I've made on top of that. Students will usually buy Skillshare membership and then do my courses on top of that. And most of the time, if they like my teaching style, they'll do multiple of my classes. And so who knows how much I've made from that. It's very hard to track as Skillshare pays teachers at the moment a certain amount of dollars per minute. So it's very hard to track. But what I can track, the data that I have tracked in total, how much I've made from YouTube sales is $2,150. And yes, it's not a huge amount of money, but it's a very good starting point. And I'm sure I will make a lot more, especially if I get monetized and I get those 300 pesky hours that I need remaining to get monetized. So help a girl out and watch my videos so I can get monetized. But just so you know, I really believe that not everything is about money, and I've gained so much more from this YouTube channel that doesn't involve money. I've gained skills, video editing skills, creativity, a bigger audience. What else? Subscribers on my newsletter. I've made sales from affiliates and digital products, and I started to get to know myself a little bit more through speaking directly to the camera. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you did, please like it and subscribe. And if you're still wondering whether to create your own YouTube channel, I suggest you do it. I haven't regretted it, so I'm sure you won't, whether it's for creating your own online courses or if you want to be a graphic designer, a video editor, go ahead and make that plunge, take that plunge and create your own YouTube channel. So I'm Kate Silver, and as always, it's been an honor talking to you. See you soon.